What is going on? Darth Sticks here, and today we are going to do the day 198 update of our free-to-play account. This account we're going through playing the game completely free to play. So first up, we are going to relic our first character today, and that is going to be Admiral Piett. We're going to need him for the Executor journey. We are building it this way, so it builds a nice team basically. We get our Imperial Troopers up, new Darth Vader next. Get his team up a little bit as well, an Empire team that we could use. Probably under the Emperor Palpatine lead would be that. And you can see we've got a ton of gear hoarded here that we've just been hoarding. And so we are going to have a ton of stuff from the scavenger because we haven't been able to go there and do anything with it. So we're going to go ahead and get all of these down, at least some. I don't want to go super low on any of these since we have plenty of material. We are going to burn through this fairly quickly though. Just guessing normally how it goes on our account. I mean, on our other account, we go through the stuff pretty quick. So there's 412. You can see we still have quite a few materials left over in a lot of other places that we could use. So definitely have more to go through there. Our main goal is to get enough bronzium and everything here to go ahead and build out Piett. I'd like to get him, I'd like to say we'll get to Relic 7 today, but that probably is a stretch based on the materials that we have on hand. We are going to have to work, now that we kind of can scavenge and do some other stuff, we'll work on that some more. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of this. I mean, 300 added to that stack is pretty good. You see we have quite a bit of gear that we can use. And if we keep some of it, just so we have more of some of the other stuff, we'll go ahead and I think that'll be pretty good there. At least give us a start for what we can do here. And yeah, 460, that's a good amount of bronzium wire in there. Obviously, we're doing a ton of scavenging. You can see I've got these Mark 7 pieces. We've just been buying those out of the shop every time they're available, and you can see 1,000 of those, so we are in good shape there. For iridium heat sinks, I definitely recommend going for the Mark 3 hollow projectors, and then what you can do is build these, and then you can just convert these. So we'll build some of these right now. We definitely need to get more of these as we go along. 49, so that's a good start at least. Electrium conductors we do need to buy out of the shop. Same thing with Zimbittles and impulse detectors. Gear to keypads, I don't think we'll need any of those for the Executor journey, which is part of the reason why we're going for it first. We just need a couple of Relic 8s on it, and that should get us in a pretty good spot. We'll take this all the way up. I think 5 is probably pretty reasonable here. I'd like to go to 7. I just don't know that we have enough of all the pieces. We'll see how much signal data we have. That'll be the other thing, and so we may spend... we had, I think, 100 and... everything was over 100 for signal data. But we'll see how much we really have left after we're done here. And so there's 5. And it does look like we're in pretty good shape, actually. We could go to 6. We are going to run out of iridium heat sinks, so I think we might just leave it at 5 for today. Like, we might be able to push it up, but... we need to do a couple of things here. So we are gear 12 now, so go ahead. We need a lot of pieces, it looks like. So we're gonna have to work on that for sure. Now we'll go ahead and do that one piece. Yeah, we just need a lot of pieces here. We really need the raid to come around more often. Would help us a lot in buying some of these pieces. So it looks like we've got everything for the finisher piece. So that's good. Piett. Get to Relic 5. So first Relic character, I'm pretty happy with that. And we've been doing, if you guys haven't seen the other video, we've been doing 300k in the Naboo raid with one Jedi team. So that has been working pretty well for us on that. Pretty happy with that progress. We're doing pretty well in the guild. We're like top 20-ish most of the time in our guild in that raid, and we're getting the first crate at 10 million. So we've been about 11 million. We're trying to push for that 14 million crate. I don't know if we'll get there or not. I think I am going to start exploring looking for a new guild, because honestly, where we're at right now, I feel like this guild isn't super active as I would like, which is fine for me. Like, it makes it to where there's not as much pressure on me to play every day and do all that stuff, but I think that is holding back our account a little bit. So you can see we're going for Queel. Eighth Brother is there to get the IG 2000 ship, and that Jedi team is what we're doing the Naboo raid with. 300,000, we do have to usually do a few resets. Sometimes we drop a battle pretty quick, like we lose somebody like in the first wave, so we just reset. Sometimes we get further into it and then lose several people, and then it's an issue, but we're continuing. I've been buying Stormtrooper to finish him off, just to get another thing for our Iden team. Biston to 7 stars already, so that's good. Wedge, we're still buying. Newt Gunray here, we can get to 7 stars as well. I'm trying to build a second team possibly for the raid. We'll see how that goes. We have not been putting much effort into it. The 300,000 I feel like I'm pretty good with, and I think I can bump that to gear 12 on everybody and get to the 500,000. Has been kind of the thought, but right now I want to build up some of our other teams. I want to build out Mandalorian, that squad, Bounty Hunters, get those up and running. Savage, we've been buying out of the store, so we're slowly getting him built up. Pretty, we'll see. We need some Omicrons, honestly, on this account to really get things going. You can see Vassal Sean, thanks to the calendar. We've gotten some more shards for her. So that's good. I think she was in the calendar, right? Is that where it came from? And then Vassal Sean Fallen, same thing. I think it was from character, calendar, an event, something. I got some shards for her, so pretty happy with that. Obviously, we're just unlocking these characters. Give us a little bit more GP. It's not a ton, unlocking some things. The mothers, we're not going to be going. We have some Night Sisters built out, and we have Marin. I'd like to finish that Night Sister team and really get that one going. We need to prioritize some other things before them, so kind of limited in what we can do right now. Go ahead and build up a few of these ships. I'm pretty happy with the progress we're making on the ships. Slave 1 there, you can see you just need some more stuff. Imperial TIE Bomber to 6 stars. So 6 stars, I think, is for the sea journey. That's why it unlocked that, or did that little unlock. Same thing for Piett. I think Piett was Relic 5 for the sea journey. But not too worried about those right now. You can see we need to build up that Iden team. I think that's the decision we need to make next, is where we want to put an Omicron. I think I want to do a GAC Omicron first. So do we do Savage? Do we try to build up our defense a little bit with like an Iden or Qui-Gon? We've built up the Qui-Gon team kind of a little bit anyways, just because of the raid. So maybe that makes the most sense, like to save some money and build these guys up. We are working on R2 and a couple more of these to build up our CLS unlock. Some of these are just going to be needed. We can go ahead and do that one. And so we are going to do 80, 85 on everybody. I think it's probably going to be the best chance there. And yeah, we're not going to apply that Zeta. Frontier Marksman. Yeah, we'll probably have to do some of these just to get it done. So that's the thing, like, how much do we really want to invest in like these CLS characters to unlock him, when really we need to be investing in CLS and that team. So definitely we're going to put mods on all of them. That's probably the next thing we need to do. And then, build up these guys a little bit more. But I think that is a pretty good spot. We should be able to, we'll just put some better mods on them, and I think then we'll be at a pretty safe for this. I feel like we did it before with like Relic, or sorry, gear like 7, 8, 9. So I've went a little bit further and a little bit probably further on levels. So yeah, I think we put mods on them and then we'll be good to go. Geos, definitely need to work on them. They're pilots, and so our pilot definitely need to work on them. Probably want to get Spy, Soldier, Sunfac to gear 12. Probably would be a good spot to leave them at. Feel like that's our best bet. We'll go ahead and do that one. Max out some of those guys. Spy, I think it can go up a level actually. Poggle can. Sunfac, yeah, definitely want to get him up. And then we need to put better mods on him, honestly. That's probably the next thing that we really need to work on is mods. We did go through and mod our Imperial Trooper team a little bit better. And then we've done another squad. Oh, we did the Jedi team, obviously, for the Luminara. And that, they're pretty modded fairly decently. Obviously, our mod inventory right now is not great. So just putting those few on there really did use a lot of our resources. So yeah, we've got to go through and get Soldier, Sunfac, those all kind of better mods on them. They have mods. They just need to be gone through and actually worked on. And then we probably can unlock Padme, but we can do Padme, but I don't think we're gonna use her anytime soon, and we're gonna need some Zetas for that if we do try to unlock her. So yeah, we'll think about that. If we really, we can at least get the character, I guess, and have her unlocked. But really, CLS is our main goal right now. Bounty hunters. So we're gonna have a lot of these built up anyways. Probably Cat Bane, right? Mando Grief will probably be a better bet, honestly, on that team. And then throw in like a 5th, somebody else. Bosk, Boba Fett. Those ones make sense, just for the journey anyways. Dengar makes sense. He's going to be Relic anyways. So a few of those other ones. I do like Mando. He's pretty survivable. And if he survives long enough, you get the bonus. And he can insta-kill somebody. So it is pretty important to have them going. We'll go ahead and get this Trandoshan going. Bosk here. And we'll get him kind of built out a little bit more than what we had before. And that's our thing each week. If we just work a little bit on each character every once in a while and get these guys kind of built up a little bit more, we can go ahead and get them to where we're ready to go. Bosk will probably be our 3rd character we Relic, I think. That'll give us another offensive viability, just having a bounty hunter team that's a little bit better. And then we can go in here and yeah, we can buy these. Like, that'll be good. Upgrade him again to another level, and we get Bosk's payout. We will build that up. Obviously, we need the Omegas, but we can work on that. Need to work on his mods, so that's probably another team. So we do CLS, unlock team, get them modded, and then do our bounty hunter team, kind of get them at a spot where we can do a little bit more. We'll get him up, I think like 60 something. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. So we could do a little bit more on him. Helps his ship a little bit too. But yeah, we're gonna have to get mods on him. Probably the next big thing on that guy. The leadership I'm not worried about right now, but we'll definitely build that at some point. So yeah, mod is what we've got to work on. Dingar is going to have to go to Relic. Right now, I don't have him as a huge priority. With the announcement of his ship, though, you know, maybe he needs to be a little bit higher priority for our account. But right now, I think we're going to stay kind of the path that we're going down right now. If we go, you know, we can kind of see our Relic. Thoughts on what we're going to Relic first in the order. So Piett, Vader, Bosk, Boba Fett, IG-88, TIE Fighter Pilot, Dingar. We could probably flip Dingar, TIE Fighter Pilot. TIE Fighter Pilot, not as useful, but we can throw it on an Empire team with Vader or something for now. I think that'll be pretty good. Mando, obviously we need to get Beskar armor built out. I think we're at a pretty good spot for the CLS journey. And yeah, we just put better mods on them. I think we'll be in a good spot. And then we can go down and look. Coming soon with Baylan Skoll here. I don't think this is going to be a big priority for us. Obviously, we've got Grand Admiral Thrawn, but most of the other characters we're not going to have. So that's kind of where it's at. But we are going to focus on Executor. You know, Piett's got to go to Relic 8. Boba Fett has to go to 8. And then a lot of those other ones are just 5, Relic 5. And then the ships are the main thing that we're still working on. We're getting close to the Razor Crest to at least unlock it. We are going to have to continue working on the Mandalorian. Beskar Armor Mando, his unlocks. So continue working on that. We're obviously still working on Profundity. I just want to get that at least going. So we should be able to go kind of back to back on those, hopefully. It's kind of the plan, or pretty close to back, just so we can be working on unlocking those to 7 stars. But yeah, Baylan Skoll, I think it's going to be a cool character. I think on our pay account, we will go for that, our main account. We will be working towards him. Obviously, we've got Gungans on there and some other stuff. We have a lot of journeys already completed. So I think we can continue on that. And you can see, you know, 200 in fleet. We're struggling in fleet, honestly. So that may be something that we have to, you know, pick up the slack a little bit. But I think the point is that we're going to have Executor to really compete. Getting top 50 right now is not an option because everybody bought the Lightspeed bundle for Negotiator. So that is just not an option for us. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Day 198 free to play. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.